Hey, look, the Radio Times says you can get a first official look at Dalek revamp and new Doctor Who poster. All right, let's take a look. So there's a little brief snippet of it. The full poster is down here. Oh, look, there we go. There's, of course, Captain Jack will be in there. I guess it's the last go-around for Graham and Ryan. The actor Tolson Cole already has a new show, I believe he's going to be on. And but there's rumors that Graham will stay on as the voice of a computer, or the TARDIS, I think, which is kind of odd because I thought the TARDIS was determined to be a female, Anyway, this poster is supposed to show the new redesign, and I guess it's kind of indicative of what it's supposed to look like because, well, here it is. Yes, it looks familiar, doesn't it? It's the frame of the one that came from the previous special, where which made sense within the narrative of that story. This was a Dalek that had to build a new machine with parts it could find on Earth, and so it wasn't going to look right. And so that you understand it. Of course, people said, oh, they're trying to feminize the Dalek so it looks like it's wearing a corset. Yeah, probably. I don't know. But that would be a one and done thing, and it was destroyed at the end of the show, or maybe it wasn't. So, of course, being dumped into a star is. But anyway, well, stranger things have happened, and I guess if they actually think it through, it survives and becomes a new role model for the rest of the Daleks, and so they all adapt that structural look. I don't know. It's a dumb idea, but maybe it's just because they had the mold. They're cheap, and they just reproduced a bunch of them, painted it silver, and went with it. I don't know. I do like the prison uniform. I'm starting to think maybe she should keep that as her new outfit going forward. I was never really a fan of the one she has. And this almost looks like I don't know, I don't think it will be, but it's like, oh, they're going to do a whole new opening sequence, and then her face comes forward like in the old days and all that sort of stuff. Because, for a time there, originally I thought that's what they did, that they, like in the last season of a current Doctor, they would change the opening sequence, but it really only kind of happened twice, I think. With Pertwee, he had his main opening, and then all of a sudden it became that vortex-looking deal, and then that became pretty much the signature of Tom Baker's era, but Pertwee got it first for his last season, and then it was Tom Baker. And then for Tom Baker's last season, it switches over to the outer space opening, and all the 80s look and all that, and the new theme song, of course. And but that's the signature look of Peter Davison's era of Doctor Who. And then I guess that was it, because then Colin Baker didn't get anything. They just sort of tweaked Peter Davison's opening for him, and then poor Colin Baker just was not treated right. And then Sylvester McCoy got a whole new opening, but it wasn't like they handed it off or anything, because, well, So I don't think that's what they're doing. I think this is just because the other posters they would do, it had all these little weird things in it, and I don't know what it was about. So that's probably all that is. Yeah, I don't understand why they change the main villains of Doctor Who like that for just, it's stupid. But maybe, just maybe, yeah, it'll be a continuation from that other episode, and that had some sort of impact on them, some kind of way, with magic, I guess. Do you even think they thought it through? What am I doing? Of course they didn't. So it's probably, yeah, they just kept the same mold and painted it silver. So, yeah, you have to wait a little longer. Well, maybe not. So, anyway, there you go. Revamped Daleks aren't the only technological deal they have to pull out of this poster. Eagle Eye fans have noticed that in his poster shot, Barrowman's Jack Harness is wielding a couple of his trademark gadgets, namely his wrist-mounted vortex manipulator. Yeah, okay. So, oh, and the sonic cannon, all right. So anyway, yeah, we'll see where that goes. Hopefully they don't destroy his character, but they probably will. Yeah, that's too bad. And then again, maybe he'll become the face of Bo at the end of it. That'll wrap up Captain Jack. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see when the festive or holiday special arrives. Never mind what the holiday is. We don't talk about that anymore. It could be dangerous, apparently, or some such nonsense. Anyway, there you go. Your new dialect, which isn't really so new. It's just stupid. Doctor Who. What are we gonna do? Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness. So many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.